What is up everyone, this is SwordKing090 and this is a brand new video for you today, and this video is brought to you by Juan Gutierrez, and the topic is about school. I have an idea. Have you ever peed or pooped yourself in school? I like these type of videos. I can't say that I like these type of videos, but I like it when a person is actually truthful about parts of their life that they are not afraid to admit to their audience. And I'm not afraid to admit that I've actually had a few accidents, but this was not my fault, honestly. Well, one of them is that I didn't know right from wrong, and then the second time, it was not my fault. Absolutely, it was not my fault, and I'll tell you why. So for the first time that has happened, I didn't know right from wrong. I think I was probably like 5 at the time when I was just barely potty trained, and of course, is that how we call it? I don't know, honestly, but I was barely learning how to be potty trained, and then this was at the time where at the school area they had an auditorium where church people go to and use it as their church. So they have a daycare center for all the younger people, including myself at the time, and I was in the room. I didn't even know right from wrong at that point. I didn't even know I actually had to go until it actually happened. That's what's kind of weird. Because back then I actually did wet the bed as well because I did not have any control of my bowel movements apparently, and this was a stage that everybody goes through at one point in time. So this was one of my little stages that I just went right then and there without even realizing it, and of course I actually had to call my parents, and of course when they took me to the bathroom it's like there's nothing left. I was not punished for it. They just told me that it was wrong, and if you actually really had to go, let them know, and then that was the case from there on forth. So I learned my lesson, and then from there on forth, whenever I have to go to the restroom or when I think I have to go, I ask, even though if I didn't go, at least I didn't have another accident until up to this point, where we went to a different school, not for church purposes, at least I don't even remember why they actually went up to that school, but good thing I didn't actually was attending that school when I was older. But in any case, that they had another daycare area where that they had a few supervisors, and then everybody else was just watching a movie. That's how they actually kept the time going, so that they didn't have to bother with us. So of course, as time went, I had to go use the restroom. So I asked if I could use the restroom. They told me no. I'm like, why would you tell me no? I really need to go. And they just said no and no and no. So what has happened is that I lay down on the ground, like belly onto the ground, and I really had to go. I was holding it, and then of course you could only hold it for so long before pretty much the dam breaks. So as I was laying down there, I actually went. And then at that time, everything was already done. They didn't even turn on the lights, thankfully. So they didn't turn on the lights. They didn't even see the puddle on the floor. And then that's when my parents picked me up, and then we left. I don't even think my parents actually really noticed at that point too. But I can only assume that as soon as they turned on the lights, they actually saw the puddle on the ground. But yeah, it's kind of like a sense of payback, unintentional payback. When I think about it, those guys, supervisors, were really mean because they would not actually allow me to use the restroom when I really needed it. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Stop it. And creeper, 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 go away. Go away, creeper. Go away. Thank you. So, yeah. First time I didn't know right from wrong. I didn't even know it actually happened until it happened. And the second time, it wasn't my fault because the guys didn't want to actually escort me to the bathroom when I really needed to go. And I guess they learned their lesson of just allow the people to actually go to the bathroom when they need to go to the bathroom. Now, even though this was not technically a bathroom type of accident, but in the 4th grade, this is what happened. That this was the time where that children were in the classroom for 8 hours of a day. It was miserable. I could not even remember how I was able to actually withstand all of that before we actually went on to 6th grade, when they actually introduced the class switching out system where we just go to different classes for different topics. But for the time being, when we were in 1st to 5th grade, we would actually have to be in the same classroom for the full 8 hours a day. It honestly really sucked. I just cannot imagine. I think we only had 1 or 2 breaks, like a 15-minute recess break, and then we actually had ourselves a good, what's it called? Yeah, we had a lunch break. But I was actually holding it in. I was honestly holding it in, and of course it was a fart. Yep, it was a fart that I was holding in. I held it in for so long, and then of course that I accidentally let it rip. I honestly let it rip, and the only ironic, stereotype, good part of the whole situation, that I was at the corner of the classroom, like way in the back. Let me see, Sticky Tag, do you need to be invited back in? Yes, you do. So let's go ahead and invite you back into the game. So shout out to Sticky Tag 46 for helping me out with digging a lot of sand out. Okay, so again, I held it in, I couldn't hold it longer because I was like literally holding it for about a good 2 hours waiting for a recess. Then I let it rip, I was in the back corner of the classroom, and then everybody heard it, they turned around and they looked at me. In embarrassment, I put my head down on the desk and I pretended that the world around me just disappeared. And I heard nothing. I honestly didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any laughter. I didn't hear any murmuring. I just didn't hear anything. So, I would say that I was really, really lucky in this situation. I think I was absolutely lucky in this situation. But I was so good that I was not in the middle of the classroom, because that would be even more embarrassing, to where everybody would want to get away from me, because of course if someone farts you want to get away from them. But good thing I was in the corner of the classroom that no one was near me. And for some odd reason, nobody actually made fun of me. Nobody said anything about it. Nobody talked about it. Nobody made fun of me for that. And I was truly grateful. I was confused, but it's like, I guess it didn't happen up until now that I told you guys about it. But that's all I could really say. That's all I could really tell you as far as I remember. Some of the other memories that I have are kind of oppressed, but if I remember them, and if I really want to talk to you guys about it, then I will do that in the video. So this is actually a pretty good start of being a little bit truthful of what has happened to me. So yes, I've had a few accidents, and now that that's out of the way, I wonder if anyone else is gonna admit that they have an accident as well in school, whether it be an accident where they had no control of it or something else that has happened. But if you want to be truthful to us, if you really want to actually tell us this story or this type of story in the comment section below, feel free to do so. I'm not going to judge you because I have no room to judge. It's happened to me, so I can't laugh at you unless you could laugh at yourself. Then I could actually not feel so bad to saying, yeah, that kind of sucked, but at least that chapter in life is already over. But in any case, so thank you, Juan Gutierrez, aka RB36012, for the question of the day. Oh my god, I forgot I didn't use my sword. Wow. Okay, that was weird. Honestly, that was weird. Go away, zombie. Go away. So, thank you again, Juan Gutierrez, aka RB36012, for the topic of the day. So, if I have to ask you the same question, have you ever pooped or peed yourself in school? So let me know. Oh god. That was close, dude. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful when you're around creepers. Run away from the creepers. Run away from the mini zombie. You got a little mini zombie chasing after you. And of course, that if he's out of range, they're gonna go after me. Oh god, that is just, oh my god. 3 creepers, 4 creepers. Whoa, this is getting a little bit too dangerous, guys. Oh god, wait. Okay, they're not chasing after me. So, let's go ahead and get back to the tree dome so we can be safe and sound, and then we can start the day, and we will not be attacked by any of the mobs. This is just bad. It was bad overall. This was a bad idea to actually stay in this area at dark. So, again, in Operation Dome, we're going to be collecting a lot of more sand, and of course, we're going to make some more glass blocks to work on the ceiling and the walls so we can get the series done. So, I will alternate between Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome while making these daily videos. So, if I have anything else to say, just have fun with the comments, guys. You can feel free to make fun of me. And unless you actually understand my situation, or if you have a similar situation, let me know. So this is a place to actually let it all out, put it all behind you, and we could all laugh about it. Because I found it funny that a comment like this can actually make a person more truthful about themselves. But in any case, so if you enjoyed this video, don't— Whoa, bad zombie! That was the first time I've ever had a zombie just spawn right in front of my face. That was weird. Honestly, that was weird. Okay, we are in the clear now. We are in the lit up area, so we will be safe. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays, because that's going to be my day of rest. If you don't have a YouTube account and you want to ask me a question, feel free to leave them at my Twitter or my Facebook page. And of course, if I do make a video about your suggestion that I'll credit you verbally within the video, I will link your page, your YouTube, your Twitter in the comment section below, and as well as that, I will put an annotation for your YouTube YouTube channel if you do have a YouTube channel. I don't know if it actually works for Twitter or Facebook, but at least that's what the description is for, and I'll be able to thank you for helping me out with something to do or something to talk about for that day. So this is it. Have a great day, everyone. I'm SorkinZero90, and as always, I will see you in the next video.